This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribing. Let's get right into the news. All right, so we got Rick Ross and 50 Cent. It's funny how just a few weeks ago he was talking about buying 50 Cent's masters. He says, I'll buy your masters. You sold all your masters. Rick, let's keep this in mind. Rick Ross sold all his masters to get involved in this real estate trust with all these other rich guys to buy this house, a bunch of other properties. And that's what he's doing. I mean, he had to also sell all of his Wingstops. He divested everything to get into real estate. Big time real estate, not small boy real estate. Big time real estate. And that's what he's doing. And so for him to consider buying 50 Cent's masters when he doesn't even own his own masters anymore. He quietly sold them to somebody else. In fact, he sold the whole MMG catalog. So he divested everything. That's how he has so much money right now. Just so you know. Some food for thought right there. Benzino reacts to Koi Laay wanting to do a song with Cardi. He just says, my gosh, she's beautiful. Dude, you're estranged from your daughter. Like, you decided to pick beefs with your daughter online, and now you want to be a part of her life. Benzino should just disappear and worry about his family and not worry about everything else. He's worried about Tony Yayo, this and that. You got nothing to offer anybody anymore, Benzino. You just don't. You're a clown, man. Like, you know, you did what you did with The Source, and then after that became a love and hip-hop clown. That's basically it. Ninja Man returns to court on June 2nd to press appeal of murder conviction. Now, Ninja Man went to jail, I think, in 2009. When was this? He's been in prison and convicted of murder. In November 2017. What is it? In November 2017, he was found guilty in 2009 murder of Ricardo Johnson, also known as Ricky Trooper, in Kingston, Jamaica. So it took all that time to get convicted. I didn't even really know Ninja Man was in jail, to be honest with you. This incident stemmed from domestic dispute over kitchen space, which escalated into a shooting that resulted in Johnson's death. Along with his son, Geniel Bellotine, the other co-accused. Dennis Clayton, Ninja Man, was sentenced on December 18, 2017 to life in prison. He must serve at least 25 years before he is eligible for parole, while his son, Clayton, must serve 15 years each before parole eligibility. The trial had multiple delays since it began in 2009, and Ninja Man had been out on bail from 2012 until his conviction. Oh, man. If I were him, I would have gotten on a boat, gone to Cuba or something. Like, man. Over a kitchen space, bro. And his son was involved? That's crazy. Well, there's this show on, I don't know what it's on, to be honest with you. But they were saying that Sauce Walka did this for insurance. This is the goofiest thing I heard. Why would Sauce Walka want his artist dead for insurance? The radio show The Morning Hustle faces backlash after reporting claims that Sauce Walka allegedly set Peso P up for insurance money. Sauce Walka sounded not sad. I think Sauce Walka's just numb to the situation, and someone should advise him to just chill out for a minute before you start reacting to it. Rick Ross reacting says, this show is trash. It is a trash move to do. Sauce Walka's just numb to death probably at this point. You know, once you lose a lot of people, it's sad, but it doesn't totally take you out the same way, if that makes sense. Plus, he's still kind of in shock that he didn't die too, you know? I mean, that was bad. He could have died. Peso P had his own issues, whatever was going on. CoffeeZilla reacts to Hawk Tua girl Haley Welch. She says SEC has closed its investigation into crypto meme coin that crashed 95% hours after launch. She says they will not pursue any charges or monetary sanctions. That's crazy. Too many people have meme coins out. Even the president has a meme coin. You know, it's just, it's legal and it needs to be regulated because you get people like Rick Ross and all these people coming out with meme coins. Rick Ross totally abandoned his coin. That was a weekend. He promoted that coin. So yeah, she got away with a crime. Meek Mill states, when you see me say, free people, never forget, I was found guilty of pointing a gun at a group of cops. Had to do the time and live with them Fs on my record till 32 years old. Anyone that checked my record used to back away from me silently. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, I don't know why he tweeted that, but he did. Then we got, this is Northwest. She did a song with FKA Twigs. And I think it's a Spanish group. But anyways, this is coming out. And she supports her daughter, obviously, as Kanye was trying to control her music career, you know. Kim Kardashian says, so proud of my baby. It's pretty amazing, but Kanye West put her on in music. I don't know. Soulja Boy, that Kanye and Kim thing, they just don't get along. It's really bad for the kids. They should try to figure that out. But Kanye is probably impossible to deal with. I'm going to be honest with you. Soulja Boy is in court, and he's denying assaulting a woman, suing him during trial. She's taking him to court back in 2021, alleging she previously worked for him as a personal assistant. She accused him of taking advantage of him sexually, false imprisonment, emotional distress, unpaid overtime, creating hostile work environment, and more. He denied the woman's claims that she was ever hired at a professional level, according to XXL, and denied getting violent with her. At one point, disturbing text messages he sent were shown in court. They said things like "FUB." Hope. Whoa, sounds like Soulja Boy. He's wishing death upon her. And little Scrappy's crying over Bambi's cold reaction to him getting robbed at gunpoint amid split. Is this the one where he's talking about he was drunk driving home and some guys rammed him and took his took his jewelry? I think he said he was in Diamond's car, so obviously she didn't like that. But also, I think he just crashed Diamond's car and came up with a story so people would feel bad for him. To be honest with you, I think that's what really happened. Wait, what did he say?
I'm so real. I remember I got robbed. Nigga, I got robbed. Hold on, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, nigga. Like, I got robbed when I was going through my divorce with Shawty. Like, when I got divorced, like, it was like while we were going through it, it was like the 2 weeks before Christmas, and me and her got to going at it or something on like the text or something or DM or some shit like that. And I got, that shit fucked with me because I never been married, I never been divorced, so I'm going through it, it's hurting like a motherfucker, and I'm drinking like shit. I'm in a cigar bar on Panola Road, nigga, just drinking like shit. So Diamond had let me use her whip. I was driving with Diamond on the whip, and she said, "Hey, cuz, I'm driving Diamond whip." I'm fucked up. I don't even know how I got in. I left the shit. I got in the car. I left the cigar bar. Got on the freeway. Finna go back to the house. I don't know how the fuck I got back on Panola Road. I was coming back off the exit that I got off on, that I was already on. I was coming off that shit again, and these niggas hit me like from the back. Bam. And I got them tailspin, and I went into a ditch, and the nigga, like, motherfucker bust both of the windows. The nigga that, when I was trying to get out the car, the nigga opened the door. He was like, get out. And I was like, I was so fucked up, cuz, and this some dumb shit. Don't nobody ever do this shit, cuz I probably could have died. I knew I could have died. God was with me. When the nigga, when he opened the door, I got out the car, but I was drunk, so I couldn't really, like, see, like, I didn't understand what was going on. But the nigga grabbed my chain and he started yanking. He was like, get it to me, like that. He kept saying shit like that. And I was like, oh, they robbing me. I was late. I was late as fuck. I was like, oh, they robbing the nigga. So my dumb ass started swinging on the nigga that's snatching the chain. Now, I ain't see nothing. I ain't even look for nothing. I just started swinging on the nigga. The nigga just started busting. Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, whoa.
Okay. I don't know. I need to see a police report on that one. But anyways, I appreciate you all. Check you guys in the next one. This is JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button.